So I'm showing you my Cpanel email list right now. So this was what we used to practice yesterday, this info at elizabethwill.com.ng. So I'm going to delete that because I don't need that. We just used it for practice purpose. So I'm just gonna click on manage mail. So these are the list of all my emails, and this email that you see, I can't open everything at once. So what happens is when I create this email, I forward whatever message that comes to this email. Automatically I get them in my Gmail. So I connect my Gmail to this account as a forwarder, so that when I receive an email on any of this email address that you see here, I get them in my Gmail. So let me show you how to do that. So this is why I said we need to buy a domain name. See, because if you have a domain name, you'll be able to do whatever thing I'm doing. You'll be able to do it yourself. But right now, I don't know if any of us have a Cpanel to practice with. So I'm gonna just head over to create. But I'm trying to record this class anyways for as much persons that would like to get a domain name. So the one I mistakenly deleted now, that's info at elizabethwill.com.ng. I want to enter my password. Let me see if that is right. Okay, so I entered my password and create. So we just created an email address, so I can give this email address to anyone to send me a message and I would get it. So let's do a practical. So I want to log in to, let's say I'm using Yahoo. I will share the screen with you now. Yes. So I want to log into my Yahoo account. We can all see that this is Yahoo. This is not Gmail. This is popular. And I'm gonna type in info at elizabethwill.com.ng. So I'm sending an email to this address, right? I can copy any other person, but I'm giving this email a subject. This is a test mail, and so I'm composing a letter. I'm just test running and send. So let's wait for it. How do I know that I'm going to receive this mail? I'll just go to check email on my Cpanel. Clicked on check email. Then this opened up. So right now we are waiting for this mail that we sent to drop. You can see that the mail was from ojawale.funmilola@yahoo.com and we sent it to info@elizabethwill.com.ng. So we are waiting for it to drop here. So let's give it some time to drop. It has dropped though. Let me refresh. It has dropped though. Can you see it? This is a test mail. You can see that it's not opened yet. Now let's open it. Now you can see it's not bold again, meaning that it's opened. So that is that. So what the other thing I was talking about is forwarding your emails. So if you have a lot of business emails that look like this, admin@yourdomainname.com, enquiry@yourdomainname.com, contact@domainname.com and the likes, you might not be able to open everything. So what you want to do is forward those emails to an account that you would be able to access easily. So let's get to it. So this is our tab, right? So I want to head over to tools on my Cpanel. head over to tools, and I'll go to forwarders under email. Just go to forwarders and add forwarder. Just click on add forwarder. You can see over here that I have a lot of business emails, which are this, and they are going, most of them are going to this account, elizabethwill.globalconsult at Gmail. So this one was an account I created on Gmail, the regular Gmail. So remember, what we created was info@elizabethwill.com.ng. I've already linked this before, that's why you are seeing this. But if you want to add a forwarder, what you do is add forwarder. Just click on add forwarder, enter that name that you added to your domain name. Remember, the one we created was info at, so just type in info here. If it was contact at, just type in contact, but what we did was info. When you are done, enter the email address you want it to be forwarded to. In my case, I want it to be forwarded to this Gmail account. Then click on add forwarder. When you do that, you would see this. You will see this. So because this was already linked to my account, that mail that we sent, this particular mail that we sent from my Yahoo, as it dropped here, it has dropped in my Gmail. Let's go to my Gmail to confirm that. So I'm heading over to my Gmail account. That was where we forwarded the mail to, and you can see here, this is a test mail, right? So that's just the simple thing about forwarding emails. The other thing we're not able to look at yesterday was auto response. Like somebody just sent you a mail, right, to your official email address, your business email address, and you are not available to receive their mails. You could send an auto response like, thank you, we received your mail, our contact will get, or our customer care service will get to you shortly, something like that. Or thank you for choosing our services, something like that. You can set that up. So how do you set that up? If you go back to your Cpanel, this is your Cpanel. If you go back to your Cpanel, head over to tools. When you click on tools, this page that you're seeing right here will open up, this one. Then you click on autoresponders. Click on autoresponders. When you click on that, this will open up. So you can see that I have some autoresponders set up for my baby business. So I sell baby things for expectant mothers, first time mothers and all. So that's why we can see baby or baby and all of that. So you can see that we have one set up already. Let's see what it looks like. So I want to edit. See the mail, baby at, so whoever sent a mail to this baby at elizabethwill.com.ng receives this, we got it, meaning that we got their mail. Your mail has been received, we will get in touch with you soon. These are just some coding. I just use some HTML here, so it's really nothing so serious. If you want to learn about HTML, it's not here, because that's just a lot. It's not here. So the simple way to compose an autoresponders, let's say you want to start afresh. Let's go back to tools, and we want the mail to be delivered to info, right, the one we created earlier. Just click autoresponders and add this one here, add autoresponders. So when you click on that, you can select how long you want it to take before this message drop. So let's say we want a message to drop like after 1 hour of them sending us a message, you can just put one there. Then the email will be info at, right? That's the one we are setting up for. Then you want to tell them where that message is coming from, so you can put that info at elizabethwill.com.ng. Then a subject, something like thank you us, and a body. A body meaning the content of the message, the content of the message. If you are not good with words or content, you can use platform like ChatGPT to help you out. There's Bad Google and the likes. So let me just show you an example of how to get content. If you are out of content, maybe you're so tired and you cannot even think of something to come up with, let me show you how to get the right content. So I like using Bad Google often. ChatGPT also does a great job, but right now I want to use Bad Google to show us. So I'm just going to tell Bad Google to write me a letter welcoming and submit. So I just click on enter. So waiting for that to load up. So see, it even gave us a subject. Thanks for reaching out to me. So let's say I want to use this. I'm just copying everything and going back to where we want to put the body. So I'm pasting it here. So because it gave me a subject, I can tweak this one and put something else. But for the purpose of this class, I'm just using what it has given me. Then put in my company name, Elizabeth Will. If I want to make this bold, this company name bold, I'll just add in an HTML code for strong, but don't let us go there. So I'll just click on create. So since we will not be able to wait for an hour to receive the message, anybody that sends me a message to this email will get that message, that one that we just composed. But we cannot wait for an hour to see that happen, right? So that's just how it works. Let's say you have your Cpanel now, you can test run that to see that actually works. So moving on. We have 15 minutes. Before I continue, does anyone have a question? Let me open the. There's Iroko TV. It works. You need help with checking your domain name. I shared video too. So you can use ChatGPT to help you with that. So you can type in something like, let me just give you a ready-made template, the one I used in the video. So here I stated that I want to start a financial management consultancy website. Give me list of results-focused domain names with .com.ng extensions that is professional, available for use, and will give me good ranking on Google. Let the domain name be less than 2 syllables, right? And this is what it gave me. So if there was something here that I would like to use, I will now go back to that site and check if it's available and just use it. So if you're thinking of a name to use, you could just use this method to search. So let's try another one. So the reason why I'm saying the domain name should be less than 2 syllables is so that it will rank well on Google, and then people will easily remember the domain name. It's okay if it's three syllable, but it should not be longer than that. It should not be the letter should not be so long, like something that people can easily remember. So I just clicked on enter and it gave me this gadgethub.com.ng, techsnap, gizmowiz.ng, bit bytebeat.com.ng, jazzing.ng, techglow. So let's see gadget nook because we're talking about .com.ng. Let's go back to the checker and check now. So it's telling us that the name is available. So it's good to go, meaning that you can sign up this name, can register it. I also showed us some of our websites. So for example, I want to show you a website I built, like a landing page for those that want to register for the paid class actually. So this was built by me. Isn't it? By and this shows the benefits, the curriculum. Please can we mute? Let me just mute everyone. Yeah, thank you. So this shows the benefits, the curriculum, those that are ideal for the class. What you need, you just need a good laptop. That's it. So the class will cover everything about domain name management and web hosting. Domain name is actually broad, right? Then to cover WordPress website development, setup, configuration, which we are still going to talk about this night before I hand over to the next person. Then how to build more blogs and news websites because it's elaborate. It's elaborate. You will see some blogs that look very good. You see some other blog, especially news websites, especially like the likes of CNN. Let's look at CNN together so that you understand what I am saying. Yes, so this is CNN, a part of CNN. This is a news blog, looking good, looking good. This is a news blog, so you learn how to make something like this. Then you're also going to learn how to build an NGO website, a landing page. For SEO, you're going to learn a lot about SEO. SEO is broad, right? Sorry, I didn't know you're not seeing. So these are going to be your instructors. This is the guy that built the app that I said I sent to the group, Mr. Thank God. This is our SEO mama. This is another full stack engineer, and this is my humble self. So this website is lovely. So that being said, let's move to the other session of this class. Setting up your WordPress manager. Now you have purchased your domain name. Remember, you now want to give life to your domain name. You want to make it look like that website I just showed you. Just log into your Cpanel, you will see something that looks like this. Anytime you log into Cpanel, this is what opens up. Just head over to you will not see WordPress manager by staff focus. This one that is showing here, you will not see it when you log in as a new user. So what you want to do is go down to where you see this one here. Sorry, this app installer. That's what you would do. Click on that app installer because as a new user, you do not have any app, any website building platform. So you can see the likes of Joomla. If anyone is versed with builders here, you know Joomla. That's why I want us to buy this package so that you can play around, especially for those that are doing the coding class. You can play around with anything. See, this one is fixed for people that want to build real estate website. So when you open this page, just click on install this WordPress. This is what we are working with. Just click on install, and when you do that, you will then see this. You will see this. So when you do that, this will open up. Something like this will open up. This will open up. You can see I have a lot of websites, subdomain, and the likes. This will open up on your own interface. When you get to this page, everything will be blank. Like right now, you can see all these names here, but if when you open this, you will not see all these names. So what you want to do is go over to install here. When that opens up, make sure you are selecting https slash www dot your domain name. That automatically shows up. This automatically shows up because that's what you bought. Then make sure nothing is here in this in directory, because most of the time if you're a new user, you will see something like this wp. Clear that, clear it out, clear it out. Make sure nothing is there. If you see anything there, remove it, remove it. And when you're done with that, so what I was trying to say earlier before we went off was that this s here, this https, shows that your site is secured. So you might not see it immediately when you register. Maybe like 12 hours later, you will see this showing that your website is secured. So this is what your website will typically look like at that point. Let me use this as an example. You can see this. So when I clicked on this over here, and it's showing connection is secure, meaning that my website is secured. So there are some other things we do on the website to ensure stronger security, but this also gives us a level of security, and it's called SSL. So let's check out the meaning of SSL. SSL, we could read up on that. So it means secure socket layer. You can see the examples here, what I was discussing with us. So HTTP shows that your site is not secured, but when there's the S, that S is what signifies the security. So when there's the S with it, it shows that your website is secured. When you get here, make sure your domain name is there, make sure nothing is here. Put in something about your site, like a name, maybe something like let's say you're a fashion blogger, so you want to put in something like fashion talk, I don't know, something like that. You could check ChatGPT for advice. And site description, you want to put something like gossips, fashion gossip, or everything about fashion, something like that. Then you put in your username, something you remember. Make sure you are not using admin, please. Something you remember, and your password. So as much as you are putting a password, make sure your password is, let's say, 95 over 100. When you put in the password, let the indicator be 95 over 100, or if possible 100. So how do you do that? You put in numbers. You use numbers, maybe like 888 at, then you use cap locks, a pine or so, a pine, then maybe more numbers, 3 4. We're already at 91. We're at 98, so we've even passed the mark. And that's it. Just make sure this reader, this one here that was stretching out, this one over here, just make sure it's green, that it's not red. It's not red or yellow. Make sure it's green. You can also put in where you want your login details to be sent to and install. So as it installs, this is what you see. This will take, sometimes it takes a while, sometimes it's very fast, but that was very fast. So when you do that, you see all of this. Then that mail that you entered earlier, this information has been sent there. So anytime you want to log in, what you use is your domain name slash wp dot admin. You can also log in through your cpanel. What I mean by you can log in through your cpanel is this. Let's go back to where everything is. So this is the one we just created, right? So what I mean by you can log into your cpanel is when you log in, your credentials will be given to you. For that, just click on login, and this opens up. Beautiful, right? So for those that don't have domain name yet, I don't know how you want to see something as beautiful as this. So this opens up, right? You can also, if you don't want to log into your cpanel, when you have your domain name, you can also do this. Can do slash wp hyphen admin, and this is what it will open. That password that we generated now, you put it here. That password you generated, put it here. You can always do remember me so that you log in easily. Click on this, it will open up and you will see this. So we've come to the next part of the class where I show you what this is all about, what this page is all about, before the next instructor comes in, because she will be taking over from where I stopped. So this is your WordPress dashboard. This is your WordPress dashboard, right? We always like to make our WordPress dashboard look clean before doing anything, and this is the way to do it. Just head over to this screen options here at your right, screen options, and make sure you deactivate something. Now it's cleaner and friendlier. So what I do personally for my clients when I'm building a website is I change the dashboard entirely. I make it look different entirely, because this dashboard can be very confusing. I give it a different look entirely. Let me see if I can show you what I mean. You see that it's different from that other dashboard. So I customize this to look this way. It's still loading up, so it's not looking, it still looks nice, but it's not showing everything that I put into this yet. So that is still loading up, but this shows us that it's different. Makes the website easy to access for my clients, so my client can easily edit posts, add posts, without going through all those long lists here. Let's just understand what this is about. So this is your dashboard. This is for posts. That's for creating content, blog posts, devotionals, and the likes. This is for media. This helps you to stop your files from videos, PDF to pictures and the likes, to logos and the likes. This helps us to create pages on your website. What do we mean by pages? This, let me see a website that has pages. This has a lot of pages, from home page, news page. You can see this news page has a drop down of top stories, to AFCON, politics, metro, business. This is a blog with adverts, a lot of adverts. They want to make their money. Feed. Then we also have comments. So in case somebody comments on your website and you want to approve before it shows live, the comment comes here, whether you approve or not. If you set it for approval, you do all the settings here. Now I'm on appearance, themes. I clicked on themes and this opened up. So I was saying that you can see your website from here. Just click on it and this will open up. This right here will open up. Okay, I consider. So this will open up. This is a theme on that has been created on the website. This is nothing. It's just a theme. It's just a theme. You cannot do anything with this. You have to edit it to make it look fine, transform it, right? And you can see other themes here by just clicking on appearance, going to themes, then add new theme. So you can see a lot of themes here. They all have different functions. They all have different functions. If you click on it, this one that looks so beautiful, this is now it looks like in real life. It's just telling you that this is, you can do something like this with this theme. If you want to go deep into this, you need to attend the paid class. Really, this is just showing you like a few, like your website looks sleek, that kind of thing. Okay, let me just show you what I mean. Now I want to preview this theme. Let me just preview, see what it's showing me. Is totally different from what you are seeing here. See, it's different from what you are seeing here. See what it's showing me. So you need to get a domain name so you can practicalize and understand everything. Then we have plugins. So these are like the maggies of the website. Let me just show you one, that something that some of us know, Flutterwave. We know Flutterwave, right? So this plugin is used for people that own e-commerce websites, or even on a blog website. You are telling people about one particular thing and you want to chip in that they can get it. You need something like this to work with. Then we have tools, then we have settings. So at this point I'm gonna stop. So you'll be learning how to build something this beautiful. I don't know if you can see this. Let me confirm. Yeah, you can. So you'll be learning how to build something like this. Just a blog. You can begin blogging. Something like this, right? So that's what you'll be learning tomorrow. Something like this too. I noticed you didn't see this. Something like this. You're learning how to do something like this. Whichever niche you have. So yes, one thing I want to stress out on too is, please, when you are coming tomorrow, have a niche. If you are here for just the blogging alone, have a niche you want to focus on. What kind of blog do you want to create? Is it a blog for gbogbo or a blog for fashion, a blog that is streamlined to one thing? Sometimes it's very good to focus on a particular niche when you're doing a particular line of business. Okay, like for me that build websites, the one I was showing you, that dashboard I was showing you, it was for a ministry website. So I focus on websites on social impact. Not that I cannot build any other kind of website. At least I showed you some lovely ones, but my focus is majorly on non-profit, people that make impact in the society in one way or the other, are people I focus on and I build websites for them, right? So in case somebody wants my service in the future and sees somebody that is building gbogbo and sees me, that I'm focused on social impact, and that's the line of service the person is looking for, obviously the person will choose me, right? So it's always good to have a niche. This is another kind of blog. You're going to learn how to do something like this too. Something like this. This is lovely. Imagine somebody coming to your website and they are seeing something this beautiful with this light. This is still Saying something this beautiful. Uh-uh. Imagine they are saying something this wonderful. Am I still talking? That I cannot see anybody laughing about it. But if you are excited and you feel no. Just be ready for class tomorrow to continue. At this point, you need a domain name to practice with because I cannot say more than this. Okay, so at this point, I say God bless us all. Have a wonderful night's rest. See you tomorrow by 8 p.m. Invite your friends, your enemies, those that you think are passionate about tech, and have a lovely night. Good night.